The Canadiens hold down bragging rights going into this one. Ducks' physicality forced a number of turnovers the last time he played them. Patriots' physicality and ability to clog lanes was a difference maker in the last encounter. 2 stars, a whole lot of dislike, and they're ready to clash again tonight. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Habs take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. They gain the zone from the left side. Takes a shot. Close save. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Here's aside the slap shot. Wow! Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Ducks got it on the offensive end. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Into the attacking area from the left side. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. From center they get into the attacking area. Moves it quickly over to Carrier. Oh, devastating collision lined up in the railroad tracks.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Great save by the Candy on the wraparound.
Well, you got to have a strong push if you want to be able to go
Scores! And a quick hush to the crowd as the routine strikes.
Well, when you set the tone and you get on the board first, you take the crowd out of it. You silence the building, James. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Gotta love those teammates that just continually perform in those big games, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, I mean, the pressure is on. They deliver. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. He is a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and you know that there's a level of urgency to his game. He brings everyone around him, and they rally towards the fight.
The Habs have it in the offensive zone. Dishes it off. Turns it away on the slap shot. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Sends the pass over. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. And that one's turned aside. Campbell's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Dvorak's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Takes a shot. And that doesn't reach the net. Slides it over with pace to Gustafsson. Here we go, odd man rush. Great save by Jones. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Red Wings have certainly come out with some jump here early in this one. Lots of shots and they have the lead. Montreal's won the face-off deep in their own end. Slides it up front. Takes the feed. Moves it to Kopp. They've got numbers here. Uses the force on that hit. Here's a backhand. Stopped by the goaltender.
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was. It was tight to the crease. He got out and challenged right away to make the save.
Big hit, and that frees up possession. Picked up along the wall by Sherratt. Slides the puck over. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Detroit's got the puck. And he slides it quickly to Kopp. Great poke check on the reach. Quick feed to Pezzetta. He carries the puck up along the wing. Angles it over to Mont. Takes the feed. And that's knocked away by Valeno. They fight for it along the boards. Here's a short pass to Pezzetta. Throws it in. And he comes up with it. And now he passes up to Valeno. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Sends a pass over. Nice zone entry on the left side. Quick shot! Big time stop!
Campbell's made himself look big on that save and almost made it look easy. That's a high shooting percentage shot because it's coming from a grade A scoring area.
Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Puts another on the net. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of a momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. This shift is more than just a goal, James. It's about everything that tied into it. Relentless pressure, being tenacious. And you know the coaches will be showing this kind of video in practice tomorrow. Why? Because there was a collective unit that was fierce on the puck, and they knew exactly when to drive the lanes. They just simply wore their opponent down and capitalized. Well, the coach has some choice words for his bench right now, and you can just see the negativity on his face and on his demeanor because his team really didn't come ready to play. Now they're trailing in this game. They got a mountain to climb.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Red Wings have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Still has possession. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. The Habs scoop it up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Laine. Slides it across. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. And a great save. Denies him again.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Passes it over. Great save by Jones. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Slides the puck to Suzuki. Sends it over. Picked up along the boards by Savard. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Quick pass to Rasmussen. Detroit's looking to break out. And now he moves it quickly to Rasmussen. Pokes it away in his own end. And down he goes as the puck goes free. And they'll be forced to tag up after that missed pass. Sider's taking the puck behind his net. And that's off a stick. Grabbed along the boards by Cooley. And it's a quick pass to Suzuki. Across the line from center. Long reach breaks up the momentum. The Red Wings have it now. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Montreal's gained the line and into the zone. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Detroit's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams, and this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a pass down low. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Now a quick pass to Sherrod. And he slides it quickly to Comfer. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Sends it in on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Anderson. Into the offensive end now. Handles it along the blue line. Centering pass. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. The Habs looking against the half wall. Detroit's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Through pass ahead. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Montreal's got the puck. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Campbell. Here in the back half of this period, Detroit's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. The Red Wings win the draw on their own end. Into the attacking end. Reaches out and uses the stick. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Canadiens come up with the defensive zone draw. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a shot. Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. Great reflexes, another save.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Gives it right back. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Keeps a hold of it on the play. And the puck dies with the Trapper save. And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Moves it to Raymond. Puck grab by DeBrincat. Big save in front.
Well, this is such a quick shot that comes from the slot that you have to have good reflexes to be able to make that glove save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Red Wings are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. The Canadiens win the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the pass. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Detroit's got it against the boards. Rocks him on the play. The Habs gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Shoots it, steps in front of the shot. Detroit's got the puck now. And he slides it quickly to Larkin. Slides the puck over to Anderson. Pushes it across to Dvorak. Along the half wall with the puck. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Gets the puck in deep. Quick feed to Shekai. The Canadiens will play it from the defensive zone. Puts it in deep. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Taken by Mott. Takes a shot, and that's broken up.
Paul's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
The setters will glide into the dot. Detroit's won the draw. And he takes the dish. And he sends it across to Tarasenko. And now it's grabbed by Comfort. Takes the bank feed. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Feeds the puck to Pezzetta. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Tell you what, coaches love these types of goals because it's all about hounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
Here in the late goings of the period, Detroit's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Montreal's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Great use of the stick at center by Rasmussen. Here we go, puck's in deep. Gets the puck over to Rasmussen. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
It's the magic of one goal, the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game.
the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Here they come on the attack. Shot! And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Here they come up along the wing. Quick pass to Kane. Scores!
Well, pass reception is also about the pass itself here, James. And when you have a great pass, you're able to handle it. You can get it off quickly.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Suzuki's won the draw here in the open ice. Keeps possession. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. And he takes the feed. Puts it on net. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on.
Closing seconds of the first intermission. Savalski, pounder. Here comes period number 2. Here we go, period number 2 underway. They've had that intermission to regroup. Let's see if there's any response. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Canadiens move to the offensive zone. And that's scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
The Canadiens desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. I feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
The Red Wings gain the zone. Oh, talking about finishing your check. Wow. Looks to pass it to Harvey Pinard. Fires it on net. Stuffs it with a glove.
Time 33 seconds.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Montreal still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Odd man rush. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's the pass in front. A blast. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Moves the puck to Laine. To his teammate. Oh, and it just stays out as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Works it across to Rasmussen. And now he moves it quickly to Kane. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Keeps a hold of the puck. From the point, they take control of it. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Poked away in the neutral zone by Laine. That's moved up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
And that's intercepted. Handles it again. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Takes it across the blue line. Yeah, the officials didn't like that. The arms are in the air. Let's see what the official says here. Cooley's getting called for slashing. Power play unit comes out for the faceoff.
an opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
That opportunity's rejected. And they'll dump it in. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Fires it! Oh, what a stop with the glove by Toads!
Kane's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
Suzuki's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they send it down the ice. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Handles the pass. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Montreal's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Looking to break out here on the power play. And it's a quick pass to Tarasenko. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. And the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to leave as well. Here's a short pass to Comfer. Moves the puck. And there's the save. Moves it quickly over to Comfer. And he takes the feed. Feeds it over. Gets in front of it. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Suzuki's been feeling it, James. You know who else is feeling it? His teammates. They have been the beneficiaries of a great leader on the ice who's just been distributing the puck and generating a ton of offense.
Larkin's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Armia. Gustafson's got the puck in his own zone. Dishes it to DeBrincat.
10 more seconds.
Gains the zone. Moves it to Larkin. Oh, what a great glove save on the play! Detroit's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively.
Cooley's penalty is almost expired.
The Red Wings gain possession. Montreal's PK unit comes up big as both sides are back to even strength.
Power plays dictate games, and this one did not. And the coach will not be happy with the setup or the opportunity that this unit gave them.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period, we've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game. Suzuki's won the faceoff. Now a quick pass to Harvey Pinard. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Taken along the wall by Carrier. Quick pass across to Suzuki. And he slides it quickly to Harvey Pinard. The Canadiens taken across the blue line. Blocked in traffic. Takes the feed at the point. Rips it. Moves it to the middle. Picked off in front. Here they come on the rush. Shot. Glove side save. Here's a shot. Comes up with the glove save. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Habs will play it in their own end. The Red Wings gain control of it. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. And he slides it quickly to Laine. Montreal's in now. Sends it quickly to Edvinsson. And he takes the pass. The Red Wings played along the boards. All alone! Can't get that one to go.
Well, it's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
The Red Wings continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Detroit's won the defensive zone draw. gaining momentum along the wing. Here's a chance. Glove saved by the goalie.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
The centerman glide into position. The Canadiens win the draw here in their own end. Battle along the boards. Receives the pass. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Quick feed to Armia. Here's a shot. Big stop right there. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Hall's going to play it against the half wall. And the puck's booted away. Montreal's got it in their own zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Canadiens have it now. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. The Red Wings have it now. And it's a quick pass to Rasmussen. And there's the whistle icing the call. More than half the frame has been played here. Detroit's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. And they win the draw here in their own end. Slides that one right across the blue line. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Back at the point, he set it up. He scores!
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Detroit's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Here's a shot! Great save by Campbell! He's off! Too many bodies in the way! Feeds the puck over to Cobb. Gaining momentum up along the side. Shot! And he shuts the door on that. Too much traffic in the lane. Takes a bump but still hangs on to the puck. What a blocker! Stop at point blank range. Score goal! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James, so the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
And now he moves it quickly to Doc. Oh, what a hit on the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
The Red Wings cross the line and gain the zone. Quick pass to Carrier. Now a quick pass to Harvey Pinard. Oh, he almost put him through the boards. Picked up along the wall by Suzuki. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Dishes it to Suzuki. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. Knocked away.
Change up.
Montreal's got to find a way back into this game, and it starts shift by shift and building momentum and trying to attack lanes. The mojo's got to change. The momentum's got to shift. The body language certainly has to show it as well.
The Red Wings have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Now over to Anderson. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Loses the coverage there. Handles the puck. Oh, and it goes just over the net. What a chance right there.
That's a tough miss, James. I mean, that's a quality opportunity that's lost there. And the bench, you can see that deflates them because you find a way to get the puck on net, you find more opportunity. You put it up high, guess what? There's no second chance.
And he slides it quickly to Cooley. The Habs take it along the wall. Puck picked up by Tarasenko. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Dishes it off. Oh, what a stop by Jones. Detroit's got it along the wall. Picked off by Anderson. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And it's turned aside by Campbell.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Montreal's got the puck. From the left side, they gain the zone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And he's knocked off the puck there. Moves it quickly over to Kane. The Canadiens gain possession in their own end. Montreal's across the blue line. Rasmussen's picking up steam. Puck picked up in the open ice. Scooped up along the wall by Sherratt. And he slides it quickly to Rasmussen. Montreal's got the puck. And it's kicked away. Sends the pass over. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
On the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And they'll go the other way with a great play by Pacetta. Oh, what a save on the play!
Oh, that's such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
Shuts him down.
Campbell's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They've got going north, they've created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Red Wings have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stages of this second period as they continue to lead big. The Canadiens win the draw. Suzuki's got it in the defensive end. Takes the feed. Here they come on the attack. Great extension on his part to poke it away. There's the buzzer. 2 periods down, 1 more to go. They always say 3 is a magic number. We've got period number 3 next. Two down, 1 to go. Third period, they're ready to drop the puck. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Red Wings have a comfortable lead here in the third period, James. They do not have to change a thing. Don't alter the game plan. Just close it out.
Moves it to Raymond. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Slides the puck over. Quick feed to Raymond. Puts it on net. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. The Red Wings have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. And he's ridden off the puck. Quick feed to Harvey Pinard. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. Lots of time left in this period. The Red Wings have been the better squad so far tonight. They lead at 5-2. They win the draw and go on the attack. Slides it across. He scores! It's Almost heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expect that he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, that's a goal scorer's goal, James. I mean, he's got great moves, he's got great hands, and he finds his way to the back of the net. I mean, he has to manipulate the defender, pull them out of position, and he does yet again. For another goal against, and the coach, he's giving his team an earful right now. Listen, they deserve it. They haven't trusted the process. They've done nothing in terms of urgency to get themselves out of the hole, and they just keep digging themselves further and further into it.
Detroit's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
And he puts that one aside with ease. Montembeault's going to hang on for a whistle. The Red Wings have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Detroit's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Habs have it from their own end. Takes the feed. Shot! Oh, what a save! He bluffed that one! Detroit's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. What a save there, using the trapper to snare it into his chest. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Takes it at center. A feed out front. And that doesn't connect. Campbell's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been outstanding all game, James. He's the reason why his team is leading in this one, and elects with a good decision to get the faceoff.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Oh, great read! Quick pass to Gallagher. Takes a knock, but he's still got the puck. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials. The Red Wings will serve 2 for slashing. Their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. The specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Directs it on over to Laine. Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. And that's poked away by Laine. Campbell's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Gallagher's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. Sends a pass over. And that goes off a body. Takes it across the blue line. Takes a shot. And is able to handle that one. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Montreal's moving it along the wing. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Takes that pass back to the point. The Red Wings have possession shorthanded. They get it out of the defensive end. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Red Wings grab possession with the puck. Picked up along the boards by Hall. The Red Wings carry it along the wall. Penalty coming up. Slides it diagonally to Comfer. Look out, they can create some trouble here. Extra attackers on the ice with the delayed penalty looming. Both sides are evened up as the power play has expired. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Time for the power play unit to get back to work.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
The Habs start with the puck on their own end. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Here's a short pass to Dvorak. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Quick shot, denies him. Campbell's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. Dvorak's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the faceoff. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Across the line. The Canadiens gain possession of the defensive zone. Dumps the puck in. Siders lugging the puck. And now it's over to Tarasenko. Slides it across. Big time stop. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. And that's broken up with a stick in front.
Well, he's got the puck on his stick now, and you know he's looking for the hat trick, James.
Takes the pass. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Montreal's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Here's a shot. Redirected off a stick. Moves into the offensive zone. Picked off. Inside the offensive end now down the left. Sends it in deep. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Great heads-up play to poke it away at the offensive end.
Suzuki's been really impressive tonight, in particular on that last play, James. I mean, the wherewithal to keep your eye on the prize, eye on the puck, and just redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's attack mentality, and he has it tonight.
The Red Wings offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Larkin's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Detroit's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. From right out of midair, he bats it down. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Shekai. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Edvinsson. Oh, they score! The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse than the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. The Red Wings are having themselves a night. They probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
And they win that draw at center. Pass to Anderson. And he takes the dish. And somehow he hangs on. Oh, what a save in front! And he takes the feed. fighters cross the line and is on the attack now.
James looking to complete the hatchet.
Scores! And they do it again and again and again!
Now the coaches will be preaching, listen, have no mercy. Continue the pounding, continue the beating, because they are on a roll. The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language. The coach has some choice words after that last goal is scored. What a huge deficit, and really, they haven't shown any gumption, any energy to get back in this game here. They're waving the white towel, and the coach doesn't like it.
The Red Wings continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Sheka is moving the puck through his own zone. Handles the pass. Shot! Scores! Oh, they've got a mountain to climb, but at least a start of the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
Puck scooped up by Edvinsson. Moves it to Rasmussen. And it's a quick pass to Edvinsson. Puts it on net. Scores! And look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted, to be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact. Well, this is just a beautiful assist. It's a quick strike, and it's a long stretch pass that gets it done. He wasted no time to move that puck when he saw the opening.
Continue to attack the net here in period number 3, adding yet another goal to their score.
Well, it's been all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
And he sidesteps the check there. Here they are on the attack. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Montembeault. The Red Wings will return to their friendly confines on the schedule next as they open up a homestand, and tickets still available for that one. Detroit showing no signs of slowing down here in this third period, up big time. The Habs win the draw. Slides it on over to Harvey Pinard. Quick feed to Matheson. Great little pump check by the goaltender there. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Fires it on net. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Detroit's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. The Red Wings win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Laine's taking it from his own end.
Change up.
Takes the bump, but hangs on to the puck. And he shut the door on that last play. Big play inside the defensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Larkin. Into the corner of the attacking area. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. And coach is looking for an explanation here from the official.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting the refs here because he wants to know why his team is being penalized more often, and is clearly having a factor in the game. No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Gains the zone from the right. Moves the puck. He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. So much of the goaltending position is tracking the puck and trying to get the sight lines, James. And with only one player in front, you might lose it for a second. But if you out-battle and out-will the person in front, you're going to find it. Unfortunately, this puck, it beats him clean.
Montreal's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Can't keep a hold of it. And he comes up with a stop there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Tarasenko. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Fires it, and it goes off a stick and off to the side. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. The Red Wings will serve 2 minutes in the box.
How's it feeling there? You won't be there. You will not.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
Oh, and he misfires on that. Looks to set up at the point now. And a great save.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's at a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Sider's stick handling in his own zone. Shot, and that's blocked from someone in front.
Line's looking pretty banged up out there, James. I'm not sure if he's going to finish the shift.
Made that stop.
You see goaltenders working with traffic and practice all of the time, and the goaltender is able to find this because he's dialed in, his eyes are on the puck, and he doesn't lose sight of it.
And he takes the feed. Doc's got it in the offensive zone. Great read by the keeper to poke it away.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Back to the blue line. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Just an easy pad save made by Campbell. The Red Wings will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Jostling for the puck, but still moves away. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK unit to stand in that box formation. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
We got a whistle. Penalty coming up.
Well, this penalty is going to be inconsequential, but I'll tell you, with every goal that the opponent has gotten, man, the energy has just been zapped out of this group.
The Red Wings send their man advantage unit out once more.
Power play, you have so much ice available, you have to forget about the shorty you gave up earlier. Listen, you got the player advantage, you got to take it.
Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Cutting to the front of the net. Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Moves it quickly over to Armia. And that goes off course off a body. Larkins crossed the line and gained the zone. Handles that one. And he takes the pass. Takes the feed at the back end. Grips it, rips it. Nice stick save by the goaltender. Got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twin. And that's a smart heads-up play by Dvorak. The Habs looking against the half wall. Blocker save. Good check, frees the puck up. Angles it over to Matheson. Huge steal in his own end.
James up, come on.
Receives the pass. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. Taken along the wall by Dvorak.
Frustrating for that first unit not to be able to capitalize on the power play, but here comes the second unit. There's still time on the clock to be able to get one on the board.
The Red Wings take it across the line. Moves it to Copper. That's gloved by Montembeault. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Gallagher's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Red Wings win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Oh, what a save! He stopped it! Wow! Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Here they come on the attack down the right side. They dump it in and will change personnel here.
Newhook standing up, ready to go.
Here's a chance. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow.
Well, with a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Here's a shot. Denied by the defender. Nice block. Handles the pass at center. Oh, comes up with a stop. Quick feed to Gallagher. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Montreal's got it in their own zone. And he loses control of the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Dvorak. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Shot! Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Oh, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net. Out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. The Canadiens get a hold of the puck in the open ice. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Harvey Pinard. Quick pass to DeBrincat. Sends it over to Doc. And talk about a hostile environment as the final seconds tick away, and these fans are not pleased with what they've seen tonight. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. And I guess it's fair to say the heater has come to an end, Cheryl, because somebody clearly turned off the heat based on this performance.
Yeah, James, when you've been on a heater and you're considered one of the best teams, guess what? You get everyone's A game. And a lot of effort with that. They're physically engaging against you. They're trying to close their space, and I don't think they were prepared for it tonight.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Powder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.
Hey everyone, today I'm joined by Tyson Swatsky and David Pritchett from the NHL gameplay team. Today we're going to cover some commonly asked questions regarding gameplay, starting with a hot topic from NHL 25, the LT. How has that changed in NHL 26?
Yeah, for LT or vision control, we didn't want this massive global change that impacted vision control across the board. We really wanted to focus on the abuse cases that we saw, so people using it on every zone entry. Things that we wanted to do to address that was for left trigger in general, we have a speed cap on it and a speed penalty, so that if you are choosing to use it north, just up ice endlessly off the right, rush that it isn't as effective as just skating normally. So that was one of the key pieces we wanted to address. The other piece was using the pivot override mechanic, so where you can use the right stick and pick which way you want to pivot. People were spamming this down the ice, and we wanted to add a consecutive penalty there so that if you do it once, you're still rewarded for good timing, but the more you use it, the more you'll get more friction applied to you and slow down. To address the hip checking feedback, we really wanted to get rid of using it as a forechecking tool. That was the main factor. So the main adjustment that we did was we're taking and factoring in the power and the outcome of the hit based off of how much the player needs to turn. When you're using it on the forecheck, skating forward, spinning 180, you'll get penalized power-wise quite a bit. That allows us to keep the power for situations where you're back skating and angling players off to deliver hip checks and keep that strong.
Yeah, I agree, Ty, and I also think that the game looks a lot more like real hockey now. It was being abused so often that the game just stopped kind of looking like real hockey. So by toning these things down and making them less effective in certain situations, the game now starts to feel a lot more like real hockey and of course look like real hockey too.
For addressing reverse hitting, the main feedback was just the invulnerability and how easily you could skate through other players no matter the size difference. So for reverse hitters this time around, we'll be able to have players stumble who are doing the reverse hit and absorb some of the contact, but not just cleanly skate through the player as easily as before. Similar factors determine like height and weight, the relative speed of the players, the ratings, the timing. It's just not going to be as easy to breeze through as previously.
The feedback that we got from the community, I mean, kind of boils down to there just being too many of them. I think there was around 70 X Factors originally. As a result, what happened there is that they just kind of felt watered down. It wasn't super clear what a given X Factor did or whether it did anything at all. And they certainly weren't all balanced. Like there were some that were clearly more impactful to our users, like elite edges or wheels, than others, right? So the first thing that we did was we kind of distilled this down to the 28 most important X Factors that we felt would provide the most impact. And we wanted to make sure that all 28 of these were viable. None of them would kind of be left on the sidelines. And I think we achieved that. In addition to that, you know, the other point that I want to make here is we've definitely simplified kind of the activation scenarios in the game. It's much more clear to the user through things like the UI that we use when an X Factor is triggering, so that you can learn how these things actually trigger in the game and how your opponent teams are equipped so that you can learn how to defend against them better. It's going to be much more obvious when these X Factors are triggering in the game, and that's super important. Like we're using our indicators now to actually communicate what X Factor is triggering versus kind of a generic icon, but also we have animations that are very specific to a lot of these X Factors as well, which kind of just show you through the body language of the various players that, oh, you're doing something kind of unique and special here. And this is super helpful not only to be able to see in the moment when a given X Factor is triggering, but also to be able to learn how your opponents are equipped and how they're utilizing these X Factors so you can learn how to defend against them.
With the new X Factors, we also wanted to make sure that we still have a variety of X Factors for different player types as well. So power forwards get their abilities, playmakers, snipers, defensive and offensive defensemen still have tools available to them, and then goaltenders, of course, as well.
Player separation was another big piece of feedback we were hearing from the community. And one thing I want to touch on here is that we're using NHL Edge data this year for the very first time. And what the NHL Edge data is data that's collected from the players during every single NHL game using these infrared cameras and these trackers that they have on their jerseys. And we now have access to that data. We are able to look at pieces of data for every single player in the game, like shot speed, where they are on the ice, and most importantly, as kind of pertains to separation, their acceleration and their skating speed as well. So when you have a player like Connor McDavid, he's now obviously different than a player like, you know, Ryan Reeves or somebody like that. No shade intended. Ryan Reeves has a different set of skills, but you know where I'm coming from. So NHL Edge data is something that we're really excited about. It kind of affects a huge part of the game, but definitely it pertains especially to player separation.
To address the concerns around goalies getting stuck and locked into saves, we allow goalies now to make saves out out of saves and branching into more reactions out of those cases. We added in a new reflex style save to help in tight shots. That was one main problem with the goalie, not being able to react to shots in tight, so we are able to get out in front of the puck more preemptively in cases and really jam against the post with new jam saves as well. In addition to that, we added a lot more in our 80+ animations that we added this year for goalies, more reactions and just more behaviors to pucks just on net or going in the net, reactions to getting scored on, that makes goalies much more aware of what's going on the ice and makes it much more believable.
If I can just say, I remember the moment when Carson, we were all kind of sitting around his desk and he had this kind of new tech to show off about the saves being made out of saves, and there was a shot on net, a slap shot from the point. There was a high tip right in front of the net, and the goaltender originally thought that he was going to have to make a glove save, and the puck went low after the tip, and he kind of kicked out his left leg to make the save, and we all were just like, okay, this is a trailer moment. This changes the game for us. Obviously, one of the big pieces of feedback that we get from the community every single year is how do we make our game play more like the real thing? How do we make the players on the ice feel more like their respective real-world counterparts? We've already talked about the edge data a little bit, but do you want to talk about, Ty, the attributes, the tendencies?
Yeah, for tendencies, we basically look at players' archetype, their X factors, and their attributes, and weigh in tendencies and their player behaviors based off of those three things. So you'll see players who are more physical, lay the body more, players who are more stick check oriented, really look to deliver stick checks off the rush and kind of angle players out, really trying to nail a lot of the player specific differentiation. So you'll see players like Makar kind of take the puck to the middle off of face off with their elite edges looking for shots on net. You'll see Draisaitl down low looking for the sharp angle shots, Ovechkin with one-timer in their particular top circles area, but really trying to deliver both authenticity and have the players utilize their skill sets and strengths.
Thanks for that, guys. I'm excited to see how all these changes come to life in NHL 26. We're just a few days away. Any final thoughts before we wrap this thing up?
And I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been providing kind of the feedback. We are absolutely listening, and we know that there's still a lot that we weren't able to answer right yet, but we are listening to everything. So really appreciate all of the feedback. Keep the conversation going, and we're going to